What is going on, you guys? And welcome back to another video. There is no intro and outro in this video today because I have been sad and lonely for weeks now. So I haven't been playing with my friends for weeks. I mean, except for Alex, but it was not as much. So I have not played with Matthew for like 3 weeks now. And I do blame one person for this, and that is one of my friends who had betrayed me last week, and that is Russell. So you guys will probably ask me, why would you blame Russell for nobody to play with you? Well, I'll explain to you guys how and why I blame Russell for this. Even though I don't want to blame on him, but I have to. Because he's left me no choice. So, if you guys haven't seen the video that I made last week on Russell, me showing you those messages and him banning me from Twitch, yeah, basically Russell had blocked me because I apparently bullied him, which I never intend to. And even Russell had given me no explanation of why he blocked me and banned me from Twitch. So that is basically classed as blocking me for no reason. And him and Matthew were playing with each other a lot without me for 3 weeks. And I was like, I guess I'll just play on my own. And none of them seemed to invite me. Well, Russell didn't seem to invite me to the party as well, and neither did Matthew. And I was like, I guess they don't really care about me. I mean, I know they didn't say that, but it just felt like it, though. And I don't think Russell really cares about me. I'm not saying he doesn't, but it just feels like it. And I think he is saying it because, like, you never know what he could be like behind closed doors. Exactly. And I bet Russell put Matthew up to this by getting Matthew to I don't know how, I can't speak. By getting Matthew to take his side against me by sticking up for him. Telling Matthew not to invite me. Telling him not to play with me. And I don't know what else. But Russell can't do that, though. Russell can't force it on anyone. And also, when Matthew had told me that he was ill, which was absolutely all right, I thought he was going to have alone time to himself. Then Russell ends up inviting him. And he doesn't invite me as well, which is so weird. Now, I didn't have a problem with them playing with each other on Save the World. I had no issue with that. But ever since it's weeks now, they just don't seem to invite me or care about me. Like, I've known Russell since 2019. So that was about 4 years ago, I believe. And as for Matthew, I knew him for like over 10 years. Well, actually, it is 10 years. It's nearly over. So it's actually a decade. I met Matthew first, not Russell. But with Russell, I met him first before Matthew. But I knew Matthew longer than Russell. And it doesn't even make any sense that a friend who you've known for 10 years has to take someone's side who you've known for like 4 years. You should not have to do that. Like, that is just absurd. And I thought Matthew was a neutral person as well, because if I was Matthew, I wouldn't even get involved in this, and I wouldn't even take whoever's side against who, because if he's going to take Russell's side against me, then that's just going to be a bit disrespectful, though. I mean, it's a little bit disrespectful, though. Because Russell doesn't need anyone to stick up for him. He doesn't need anyone to babysit for him. Russell could pretty much defend himself, though. Because the one time when I put on the Ariana Grande skin on Fortnite, and then Russell said to Matthew, you got to take my side on this one. What do you think of, like, Ariana Grande? And then Matthew said his thoughts and his opinion. And then Russell said, see? And I was like, why are you taking each other's sides against me? You should not have to do that, though. Well, I did speak to Matthew about him with Russell, and I did ask him, so you're taking Russell's side against me? And he said to me, kind of. And he did say to me that it's just about opinions. Well, yeah, I get it's about opinions, but you shouldn't have to take someone's side against a friend you've known for 10 years. So, because if you're a neutral person, you shouldn't have to take someone's side against who. Just be a person who does not get involved in things. Because if I was having a fight against someone, and then I asked Matthew to back me up, he will just say, I'm not going to get involved in this. Which is absolutely no problem. Now, people may ask me, hang on a sec. Okay, people may ask me that, do me and Matthew use each other? Absolutely not. Me and Matthew like to play with each other a lot because we knew each other for 10 years. And I'm not betraying him, and we don't betray. As a matter of fact, people who you like, friends you know for 10 years, you can't betray them, because if you betray them, or like you're not friends anymore with them, then it is going to be a big damn shame, and it's going to be extremely sad as well. So Russell looks like he just doesn't like telling Matthew not to invite me, and it feels like that Russell has stolen my friendship with Matthew. I mean, I'm not saying he is. It just feels like he's stealing my friends off me, like what he did with Jeffrey. Well, I'm not going to say he did steal Jeffrey, because it did kind of feel like it. Like, once me and Jeffrey were playing together on Fortnite, then Russell ends up inviting him. So Jeffrey was in the party with Russell, and Russell said to Jeffrey that not to invite me. And then Jeffrey told me that, and I was like, okay, then I guess I'll just play on me. Well, actually, on that day, I didn't really mind, because I wanted to go on Streets of Rage 4 to do, like, achievements and stuff, even though I have all the achievements, as you guys know. So, basically, Russell did make Jeffrey ditch me. So, I think Russell is making Matthew ditch me. I'm not saying he is, but it just feels like it, as you guys know what I mean exactly. So, I don't know what to do, because I have nobody to play with. I would invite Miles, but me and him have stayed away from each other for a while until we can get past this. Even I do have friends from college as well, but they are mostly busy and they mostly have work. Well, some don't work, but most of them do, if I'm correct. Yeah, most of my friends at college are busy, and some of them can be at work. Like, I don't know what to say. And also, I would invite Jeffrey, but he's busy as well, because I just don't know what he's going to do. I just don't know if these people are free, because clearly I have nobody to play with who is free. Like, not even Joshua Webb, not even Miles, not even George. Which George am I talking about? Or George Santos. George Santos. Or Santos, whatever. But he doesn't really go on the console that much, which is absolutely fine. So it just feels like I've lost a friend to play with. And I've got no one to play. Well, you guys would say to me, you've got Alex and Lewis to play with. Well, we don't really play with each other that much, but we do sometimes, let's say. And Russell even thinks that I don't even go on the Xbox. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? I would go on the Xbox if my friends are on there and I could just join their party. Well, if they invite me, then I could join the party and then I'll just go on my PS5 and play Fortnite. Because from now on, I prefer to play Fortnite on the PS5 more than the Xbox, because there is a difference between the PS5 and the Xbox, though, which I don't know how I'm going to explain it. Because, like, I played Fortnite on the PS5 with Matthew, and it was so much fun. Well, Matthew was playing on the Xbox, and I had my Xbox on to be in the party with him. So that's what I was doing, exactly. So, guys, I don't really know what to do. So, I can't smile without a friend to play with. And it is a damn shame, really. And even Russell did say that he blocked me for 3 weeks. It's now 2 weeks until he unblocks me. But I don't know if he will unblock me, though, because he'll probably block me for life like a coward does. Well, I don't want to call him a coward, because that's the same thing with Benjamin Bowler blocking me for life, because he still can't move on. And also with Russell, when he took my side over Benjamin Bowler after he blocked me, then later on, or months later, then Russell decides to unblock Ben. What a fucking hypocrite Russell is. And also when I mentioned in that video about Ben not moving on after 3 years later, yeah, it is actually true that Ben has been ignoring Russell. And not just Russell, but Alex as well. So they might as well just block Ben for ignoring them. Because how can you still be friends with someone if they are ignoring you? You can't. I don't ignore my friends, though. I never do that. But I think with Russell, he's probably ignoring me as well. And making Matthew ignore me. Like, Russell is not the boss of Matthew. Like, seriously. Let Matthew choose what he wants to do. You can't force it on him. You can't change his mind. And also, Russell, you're not a hero for what you are doing, though. You're just making me look bad. That's all you're doing. Yeah. And when Russell said to me that we're still friends, yeah, like I said, or actually, like I said in the description, clearly he's not friends with someone for blocking them, because when you're blocking someone, that tells you you don't want to be friends with them and you don't care about them anymore. Just like Benjamin Bowler blocked me, and he doesn't care about me anymore because he's a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't want to call Russell an idiot, though, and it is a damn shame that it had to come to this. So, it looks like me and Russell are not friends at the moment or anymore. But I guess that is oh well. And trust me, if Russell ever gets my friends to take his side or make him play with him more than I do, I swear to God, I do not want to do this is by blocking him or just removing him as a friend. Because I don't really know if I should be friends with someone like Russell who just ignores me and stuff, though. I just don't think I should be friends with him for not caring about me. I mean, I'm not forcing him to, but caring about someone is really appreciated. But the real lesson that I do recommend you carry with you is be careful with who you trust. And just one thing before I end this video. Russell can't ignore the fact that he did say something pretty bad about one of my dogs. When my dog was being sick, that is my Westie, Eenie, he was like throwing up. And as I was saying to Matthew and Russell that my dog is throwing up, Russell said something really bad about my dog. And that is, he is on his way out. And I was like really angry at Russell, and Russell was like laughing as well. Even though he was bantering and joking around, but saying something like that, that goes too far. That really goes too far. And if Russell ever says shit like that about my dogs, yeah, I would really block him though. I would really do something that I do not want to do. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day and night to you all. Peace out.